What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's your boy Echo. In today's video we're going to be talking about a game that I was kind of contemplating making a video about because of just how controversial it might be. But from what I've seen, like from the gameplay, what I've observed, it looks decent. It looks like a game that I'm confident in saying that, okay, this could be a cool little game. I kind of have that confidence where it's like, I think it's going to be a good game once it releases. And that game is none other than Strike Team Online. Now, Strike Team Online is a close quarters combat game, sort of how like what Area F2 was trying to do with their close quarters combat, setup, but without copying Rainbow Six Siege like Area F2 had done. And basically, it's just its own game. It's trying to be its own game with its own map. Well, Area F2 had its own maps, but these custom maps and just its own identity. It also has some casual game modes in there, unlike Rainbow Six Siege and Area F2. So it's more than just a close quarters combat game from what that entails. And basically, there's only 4 developers working on the game. Now, if you look at the game, 4 people who made that, like, that's astonishing right there. I'm really impressed that only 4 people made something that good and that detailed from just what they had to work with, which I think before it was like a laggy, buggy kind of situation going on here, and they've just made it way better. Honestly, it just looks more cleaner. I think people played like an alpha of it, or like the original, and it wasn't very good, you know what I'm saying, at all. But now he's actually putting time into it, and I'm like, okay, now you kind of have to get rid of that reputation. But hey, from what I've seen, hey, that reputation is gone in my mind, to be honest. Now, the other thing I want to talk about was we're kind of comparing it a bit to Area F2, but will it end up like Area F2? Area F2 was sued by Ubisoft. I don't think Strike Team Online will be sued. I don't really think they can be sued. There's no reason. It's just a close quarters combat game on mobile. It doesn't copy Rainbow Six Siege at all. It doesn't copy their operators. It has casual game modes, so that's another point. And honestly, I don't think that it's going to be sued by Ubisoft. It really can't. I don't see a reason to why they'd even consider it, or that they could sue it. So you guys don't have to worry about that. I will 100% think that there's no reason to sue it. That's just automatically a plus in my book, because I want a game that I can play and is fun. Area F2 was fun. It was fast paced. You could just hop out with your friends and just have some fun. Just, being aggressive and holding objectives and stuff. That's what I liked about CQB games, is how fast paced they are, and just game that'll be here to stay, and I know I can like keep playing for a little bit. Kind of like a Call of Duty Mobile was, and like I didn't really like know too much about mobile games like that intense, not gonna lie. I only played like a couple just fun little mobile games around there, and to just come back after like a while leaving mobile games and see this is what we have, that was really surprising, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of fun to get used to the mechanics of mobile gaming again. And a big reason why I think people don't really try out mobile, to be honest, is the main reason why I left in the first place. Is because there's a bunch of pay to win aspects of a bunch of sort of skill-based games. Honestly, most of the games that were around didn't really take too much skill. That's why there wasn't really too much competition or like competitive scenes for them. But I can like say Call of Duty Mobile definitely has a competitive side to it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys are gonna have to try it out a bit and not just play like 1 or 2 rookie matches, like actually start grinding. Because at first I thought Call of Duty Mobile was going to be just a one of those easy mobile games, there's no skill to it, and I think that's why a lot of people just don't even try mobile games, because that's just how they feel. They feel, okay, it's going to be pay to win, it's going to be this, it's going to be all that, but they don't even try it. And then when they do try it, they do the most easiest levels and say, I'm the best, they're all bots, when you really are just facing bots. But honestly, talk what you want to talk. Your opinion is your opinion at the end of the day. I'm just trying to tell you that there are good games out there on mobile, and there's the huge rip-off aspect and pay to win. Mobile games is just not a bad taste in many people's mouths, honestly. And I think that that's the main reason we get so much guff for mobile gaming. But also right here, I do have some gameplay from the game Strike Team Online itself. Now guys, what you're gonna see right here is kind of the main reason why I was interested in this game. The graphics and the attention to detail. There's like modules, or like what do you call them, hard drives for like computers and whatnot. I don't know exactly what you call those things, but you guys can see them right here. And those things just add, they make the map feel more alive, like there's kind of like a story behind this. And I think there's like a little conference room that it's up over here on this map. I don't know if this map is 100% going to be in the released version, but it doesn't look too bad, I'm not gonna lie. And I think there's a 1v1 mode. Yeah, a 1v1 map, and it's basically just like a small little map where you can 1v1. It might be a testing ground now that I think about it. But honestly, I'm really down to just play the game. Like, from what I've seen, it just looks amazing for a mobile game. And maybe it's just that post Area F2 feeling to the game, but I'm happy. I don't know. I just want to try it out, see if it's good or not, and just make my decision off that. And that's one thing I'm gonna kind of talk about in this game, and that's listening to other people's advice on games. Now, as much as it's very beneficial to get input on the game, you can't write off a game because of what like one person says. You should just try the game yourself. If it's like cheap, maybe like, you know, it's like $10, you might as well just try it and see how it is. If it's free, like a mobile game, most mobile games, then 100% try it. Don't like just hear, okay, it's definitely bad, it's not even good, by like a bunch of people who really don't even play it. Then, you know, use common sense in that area and just don't 100% listen to what they say. Now, it is good to take into account that many people do have something to say beneficial wise, so definitely taking their input and basically just kind of what I always say, but don't really get influenced by like too many unsanctioned things that really haven't, you know, happened. But anyways, guys, what the gameplay is, it just looks amazing. You guys have seen that. Graphics, they look decent, not gonna lie. They look pretty good. Basically, I guess the only thing left to talk about is the game itself. We've basically kind of just tiptoed around it and not really 100% talked about the game itself. Now, the game, I think, is going to be, it looks pretty polished, but what I kind of like about it is it's going to have the core roots of a CQB game. It's not going to be like Call of Duty Mobile. You can drop shot and you can jump shot and just whiz out of there. It was announced that when you jump, I think even in the gameplay I showed you, when you jump, your gun like shakes around and it makes it unsteady. And I think when you drop down, it has a whole animation for like dropping down, so you can't just drop down real quick, spray someone as you're going down, get up, they're dead, next guy, other guy, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be a one-man wrecking crew. You kind of have to play a little more strategically in these close quarters combat games. That's what makes them just a thrill for me. And the main reason, honestly, why I wouldn't play a Call of Duty S&D game is because there's just too many campers. I think there's a huge aspect to camping in search and destroys, especially on console. I really just don't like that. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. If you guys liked it, make sure to leave a like rating, hopefully a positive one. Make sure to check out my boy Swift Retro. If you guys have noticed, the quality of editing has went up a lot, and that's because of Swift Retro. I haven't said it verbally, but I've had him in my description, and honestly, he needs more than that. He's amazing. He's really helped me out. Go check out his channel. It's very cash money, I can say so myself. And with that, guys, I think that's gonna be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.